All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the support A to Z challenge, a challenge in which I am trying to win a game on every single champion in the game from the support role, alphabetically, of course, and unfortunately that means we have to start with Aatrox, which is a champion I have never played before, and, you know, obviously I've played against him a lot, so I have a decent idea of what he does, but I don't really know. I just looked up what the abilities did in the last 30 seconds or so. It's gonna be an interesting challenge, that's for sure. What I'm pretty much expecting, or how I'm expecting this challenge to go for champions like Aatrox, where I'm literally first timing them. I think champions that I'm first timing, obviously the lane phase is gonna be really rough because I'm learning the champion as we go. But hopefully, once we get to mid-game, late game, if we can even survive that long, hopefully I'll be able to impact the game somewhat then. What I'm learning already, I mean, chat, you guys can help me out and correct me if I'm wrong. I should be probably mixing in some auto attacks between my Q. I shouldn't just be spamming my Q. Is that correct? Kind of like Riven. I have played like a game of Riven before, and I know that's how you're supposed to play the champion. Does that sound about right? Another concern of mine is there's going to be mains out there for every champion I play that are just going to be cringing the entire time they watch. If there's any Aatrox mains out there that are watching, I sincerely apologize. I really have no idea what I'm doing. To be fair though, I don't think it really matters too much what champion I was playing here, unless it was an all-in support. Ashe Tahm Kench doesn't seem like a super fun lane to play up again. It's just poke, but then also very safe at the same time. You know what I mean? And I have a Viego jungle. I almost got thrown off. I thought that was a set jungle for a second there. If we can get some help bot, I can actually see this pick being useful. Oh. You know what? I'm proud of myself for even doing a bit of damage there. That was not terrible, I would say. I think maybe what I could have done there is gone on the Ashe instead. And that's another thing that's actually kind of interesting here is when I'm so focused on how to play my champion, you would think, okay, I could just focus on playing my champion and then everything else I've learned from the support role should still come naturally. But I almost feel like I'm too distracted to even think about that right now. Q into E into W is the max for top lane, apparently. I don't know if that would be any different if I'm playing support. Oh, man. Too busy looking at runes, didn't see this. No, that's not gonna work. This is our time to shine, never mind. No, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, I have no idea what I'm doing, man. I'm not even gonna pretend like I did anything good there. I kind of just pressed a bunch of buttons and he happened to die and I didn't die. Like I said, we need to survive, make it to mid to late game, and hopefully by that point I know what I'm doing. See, like if I know my champion's limitations a little bit there, maybe I kill him. Maybe I even at the bare minimum land the second half of my Q there. Question, chat. Hopefully you guys can help me out. I'm gonna kind of rely on you guys a bit here as we do this challenge. Oh, I'm so sad. A couple questions. One, does the hitbox on my Q get larger if I'm in my ulti? One thing. Second thing, does my W go through minions? Tell me what those. Zach, welcome back to the Nasteey Nation for 14 months. You're a legend, my man. I appreciate it. W does not go through minions. Okay, got it. Maybe I can like roam this game. that a thing? Probably not. Let's go. That doesn't make sense. Let's do that. Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. We are playing support Aatrox. Exclamation point challenge in the chat if you're wondering why. Yeah. Not going too great so far. What I need to do, truthfully, is just like anytime I have an opportunity to hit some minions, like earlier my Samira was in base and I was in lane by myself, I should just be using my abilities on minions trying to figure them out. Because I'm just playing so passive right now that we don't really have any opportunities to do anything. Except we do have eyes on their jungler top. So perhaps this is our time to shine. That was so useless. Okay. I honestly had high hopes for that play. I'm so confused. How do you line up multiple Qs in a row? I feel like I'm getting nowhere. I can land one, but then after that, like, how do I land the next one? I mean, if I use my E, it's pretty simple, right? Because I can almost guarantee one. But I don't know how to guarantee another one. Start Q1, hit W. Okay. Start Q1, hit W, hit. Okay, so maybe I'm trying to like line up all my Qs consecutively, which just like isn't reasonable. So I have to, yeah, okay. Of course that actually does make sense. I can't just use all my Qs consecutively and hope they all hit. I have to like utilize my other abilities. This champion, like, when you read the abilities, seems simple, but like, how simple is it really? Not very. I have to give some praise to Aatrox players. I think that's another thing this challenge is gonna do. It's really gonna humble me. I don't think I give nearly enough credit to people who play other champions, other roles, you know? Yeah, I know you could do the dash in the middle of your Q, which is why I'm able to land one of them. But then after I get the one knockup, I feel like the rest of my Qs I'm just like hitting the ground. Maybe we try to get a little creative here and force something. Og! We did something. That was better. I would say so far, every fight we've had so far, I've like landed one ability and then I felt useless the rest of the time, right? That time, I landed like 2 abilities and then I felt useless. So that's better. By the time we get to late game, maybe I'll know how to use all of my abilities together. Hopefully, at least, right? I did like that. Obviously, it can't be that simple as, you know, do the same combo every time. But maybe land the 1 Q. We don't win that, though. Oh, shit. Okay, not good, not good. Overstayed. Forgot what I was saying. I'm tilted. I think Red's actually good. Not ideal. See, it's easier when like I can go after them. Like, it takes me a long time to figure out how to use my abilities, and so like when I have time to think, okay, I'm gonna look for a play here. I'm gonna try to use Q and then use W and then blah blah blah, right? And if I actually have time to think through my process, I can be somewhat decent, you know. But when they're ganking us, it's like I can't think at all because I don't know what my abilities. We should look here though. Just run at them. So I'm looking for like a Q, E into W, and then the rest of my Qs. And of course, it's kind of contingent on landing my first Q, though, isn't it? Okay, we try again in 10 seconds. While everybody's top lane. Okay, not ideal at all. Unless he does all the work for me. God damn it, I'm so useless. Oh, I feel so bad. Again, I'm gonna be repeating myself when it comes to this challenge a lot, because there's a lot of like little rules I put into it. One of the rules, of course, is all I gotta do is win the game. The challenge isn't, can I pop off and carry my team in every single game we play? It's, can I win? So seeing my Mordekaiser just pop off and get a triple kill top lane, look, if I can just sneak out a win and never have to play Aatrox again in my life, I'm good with that. Truthfully. I really am. It doesn't matter if I go 50-0 or 0-50. The challenge is we gotta win the game. Yeah, zoning queues. That's what they are. They're zoning queues. Hi, Riss, what's up, man? At least this is something I still know how to do, no matter what champion I'm playing. Getting some vision. Pog! Oh, I forgot what my last Q does. Oh, why'd you ping me off? I actually could have gone for that, I think. Okay. What's honestly so disgusting is the fact that I'm 3-1 right now. Like, at the end of this game, we might legitimately be able to look at my KDA and be like, you know what, maybe I played well that game. Maybe Aatrox support is good. In reality, I have just, like, somehow avoided dying while losing lane and picked up a few kills along the way. That's a very honest approach to it. Very nice. So obviously, oh, not so nice. So obviously this challenge is already exposing my knowledge of champions and how poor my knowledge is of them, right? I'm struggling with Aatrox. Imagine how much I'm going to struggle when I get to Viego. And I have to be able to actually play every single champion in the game. That's one thing I think players don't get enough credit for. Or Viego players, I should say. Like, it's a hard thing to do. On the fly, you gotta switch champions and still be able to play the game. Yeah, I don't think we should really look for anything now. I think we've limit tested enough here. But now my Samir is 0-4, and, you know, most of the kills went on Tom Kench, but still not winning for us. Can't really blame the guy either. I mean, he had an Aatrox support. Also kind of suiting that the Samir's name is Should I Ask? You're gonna ask about why I'm playing Aatrox support. Just don't. Just don't. I mean, TF is missing. We should get out of here. I mean, you're probably just gonna die anyways, though. We lived. That's a win in my book. We actually win. Wait, win? He lived. I would really love some help bot. I mean, Rise could come down, or maybe a Mordekaiser TP or something. Oh, I literally asked earlier if my W goes through minions, and then I just completely disregarded what the answer was. I'm good, man. Let's just get out of here. No! What did I just do? I don't even know.
Carnage, my last joy.
Somehow Samir actually did some damage before he died, I guess. Am I just a filthy KDA player? Is that what I'm learning from all of this? I mean, clearly the pick is not working too well. Clearly we're hard losing lane. My ADC is 0-5. I mean, Umbral Glaive actually does sound good since I'm a support. And it's quite a bit cheaper than Death Stance, which is the alternative option. Yes, very true. At least Viego is much later in the alphabet. By that time, I will have practiced most champions.
I marched to death. Though I wish it was my own.
Okay, this is not good though. My team's falling apart. Again, doesn't matter if I'm 4-1 or 1-4. I gotta win the game. Where could that be going?
Their screams will be like the soothing hum of insects at dusk.
Are we really gonna fight this? I don't think we should. No, please. It's 4v5 here. I don't like it. I mean, I don't know why. Yeah, I should just back off. I don't even know why I'm entertaining this. It's a no for me. Oh, why does that look kind of decent? We're doing it, boys.
To the end of times, I shall kill you again and
again. The entire challenge is a warm up for the Viego support game. No, honestly though, what is gonna be the hardest one, you guys think? Are you liking the new pings? Honestly, so my whole life I've kind of been terrified of the idea of change. So, like, not to digress too much, but when I was little, you know, like 6 months ago, my mom bought a new fridge, and I cried. Not really 6 months ago. I mean, it was like when I was 12 or something like that, maybe younger. But I literally cried when my mom bought a new fridge. So my approach right now is like, I don't even think about the other, excuse me. I don't even think about the other pings. I'm just using the same ones I've always used. And eventually I'm gonna have to adapt because there are probably some good usages for the other ones, but until then, I'm just gonna stick with what I know. Your KDA is better than Samir's. I told you that's what I'm learning most about myself right now. Uh-oh. No! I'm in trouble now here, though, because TF has ulti. I didn't want to fight that. I was actually trying to run away. Guys. That could be Baron. Okay, focus up a little bit here. What's going to be really embarrassing is when we look at my damage at the end of the game. Okay, guys, what are we doing? What are we doing? I can't afford to throw this game. I'm not gonna be 5-1 on Aatrox support ever again in my life. And they're still going. Oh, I missed my W. That was big. Wait, why was that actually kind of good?
This is my gift.
Why was that kind of good, guys? Is this champion broken? Okay, wait. We actually gotta play smart, okay? Like, I'm trying to have fun with this challenge, but at the same time, this thing is so stressful. So, in times like this, you know, again, I don't know the next time I'll be 7-1 on Aatrox support, and I want this challenge to end. I don't want this to last the rest of my life. So if I see an opportunity to try hard a little bit, sweat a little bit extra, to pull through and get the win for my team, I'm gonna do it. Okay, very nice. Very nice. Umbral Glaive. I don't know what I'm building on this champ. You know what? Hex Drinker actually does sound pretty good. I have to like somewhat frontline this game. Also, to reflect a little bit, I went Umbral Glaive because it was a cheaper item, and I'm a support, so it kind of makes sense. But at the same time, I went this item because it's cheaper, and I wasn't expecting to continue to get kills, and somehow we've done that. I should have waited, huh? I'm just pressing buttons, boys. That's all it is. That's all League of Legends ever is, right? At the end of the day, that's all we're doing. We're just pressing buttons.
Only in your deaths.
All right, you know what? Let me drop my control word before I recall, because I want to buy some more items. Monkey brain press buttons good. Exactly. All it takes to win a game of League of Legends is you just have to press your buttons a little bit better than they do. Yeah, I'm legendary with a 700 gold shutdown. It's like, at this point, if the Aatrox support dies, we might lose the game. I never thought I would say that. Gotta be a little careful here. Just as I said that, the Aatrox support is down. Oh, not good, not good. You know, I went to save my Viego, and where did he go? It's not worth losing the game over this, man. Let's just dip out. I mean, he's pushing top still. That's good. Yeah, I literally said what I needed to not do, which is die as arguably the most valuable person on the team right now. And then I guess the support instinct in me just kicked in, and I went to go save my jungler. But this is a throw by them. I don't know why they're sticking around. Or is it? I still have not figured out how to use that ability properly. Hey, I did the Aatrox thing. You know, when the Aatrox players, you know, time the little yoink thingy? I did it. That makes me an official Aatrox player. So, you know, I keep saying, oh, I don't know when I'll be 10-2 on Aatrox again. I really gotta win this game so we can move on with the challenge. Although I still kind of believe that, at the same time, I am feeling myself already getting more comfortable with the champion, so... I feel like it'll be doable. Uh-oh. Team! Winnable fight, baby. I'll follow that. I'm cool with that. Uh-oh. I don't really like that, though. Uh-oh, that's not how this champion is played. Okay. Recovered a bit, though. Recovered a bit. Not too bad.
Your broken form.
My honest opinion on an Aatrox, champ's pretty busted. What I'm doing right now should not be legal. But we're making it work somehow. This challenge is going to get real tough when we play the champions that not only don't belong in support, but are also very weak. Challenge complete! Well, part one of the challenge, I guess.